Hey, how's it going? My name's Patrick. I'm not really understanding your prompt for debate because it's just all a bunch of nouns.
Well, it's debating those. It's debating any of those. So, in other words, that if you're a Catholic or a Protestant,
I'm not Protestant, Catholic, any of that shit.
Okay, so it's open debate for anything, really.
I'm definitely agnostic, but I was wondering if you were open to a debate about whether or not rights are a forced mandate or divine mandate.
Yeah, like we've had a lot of like libertarian type debates that would touch on that.
Yeah. So do you adhere that it's a forced mandate or divine mandate that we get our rights?
I would say ultimately any justification for the existence of rights would have to be grounded in some kind of divine transcendent being, yes. Okay.
Because I hear a lot of people talking about forced mandate. I'm not going to waste your time since it's not really a debate anymore because we both agree.
Well, as an agnostic, what type of deity are you talking about?
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. It's okay. So, holistically, I do believe in a Christian God. It's just it's really hard for me to follow a specific religion because it's really hard for me to pin myself down to a group. I don't like group identity, so it's hard for me to be go around and say I'm a Catholic or a Protestant or Eastern Orthodoxy, because I feel like once you put yourself in that circle, you are now held to those principles of that standard, and if they conflict with your interests or values, you really don't have an argument, because now you just put yourself in a place where you have to follow doctrine, because if you're not following that doctrine, then you're not following the principles of that ideology. So as an agnostic, I respect and believe in the principles of Judeo-Christian values, and I do adhere to a lot of their principles, but it's just, for me, I can't lock myself down into a religion. I don't believe in organization.
Well, so you don't reject all collective identities, right? Or do you?
I think if you're running around as an individual saying, I'm this, I'm that, and preaching to people of what you are and who you are, I think that's kind of goes against, it's not attractive. It's not going to help bring people in to your ideology.
That's about optics. I didn't ask you about optics. I said specifically, do you reject all collective groupings or identities?
I think within every group there is definitely not cohesiveness. So from top to bottom, people do not cohesively agree on everything, even in an organization.
So all collective identities, like for example, being a man, is that a collective identity that you have?
No, because that's just like a foundational reality. Like you don't have to be.
So a collective identity can't include a foundational reality like biologically a male.
No, it doesn't. Like, you're a male. It doesn't matter where you are.
So that's not part of your identity, being a male?
No, you're looking at it as a postmodernist ideology of identifying someone male or female.
Has nothing to do with postmodernism. I'm asking you from an ancient and medieval perspective in terms of metaphysics. Is that a collective ontological reality?
It's a reality because that's the way you are.
And it's not your identity? You're not either a male or a female?
Referring to identity, referring to say this is my identity.
You don't think that part of your identity is being a male?
I am a man.
And it's not part of your identity. Do you think that postmodernists invented the concept of identity?
No. So when people refer to identity in modernity,
I'm talking about ancient philosophy. So I don't know what you're talking about. You're saying that being a male biologically has nothing to do with your identity. That's how stupid libertarianism is.
No. First of all, I'm not a libertarian.
Okay, whatever. Atomized individual. You said that you believe in totally individual rights versus any collective, right?
I don't think being collectivist is going to end up in a good way, and it can end up in zealotry.
I asked you a metaphysical idea about being part of a group, an ontological reality, masculine male identity. You don't think that that's a real thing?
I already said that it's a real thing. I already conceded that point that being a man is a man.
You said it's not your identity, and now you're saying it is. Which one is it?
No.
Which one is it?
We're talking past each other because I thought you were coming from a postmodernist perspective, and that's my fault. You're coming from an anthological perspective.
No, I'm not. It's coming from a classical philosophy perspective that being a male is part of what marks you out, like Aristotle.
Yeah, that's anthological.
No, it's a metaphysical question about whether or not there are collective identities that are real, like being a male.
Metaphysical is going to like supernatural. That's going beyond just reality.
No, it doesn't.
You're talking about on a philosophical level. A man is a man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You have no idea what you're talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about. We're moving on. So.
All right. Bye.
Goodbye. Exactly. Whatever. Evenge, whatever it is. This is what you get with these sort of like atomized individual agnostic libertarian types. They have no idea what they're talking about. And you start talking about, like, they don't realize the implications of saying that they don't accept any collective groupings or identities. Oh, like male? Like being a biological male? That's a metaphysical reality that is part of your identity, obviously. Well, I don't believe in identity politics. Yeah, okay, good job. Then you're not a male.